In the heart of winter, when the longest night enveloped the world in darkness, a vibrant tapestry of celebrations unfurled across the ancient Roman Empire. The air was thick with the revelers' laughter and the scent of roasted meats, sweet spices, and fur. The days had begun to stretch as the sun edged its way back into the sky, and with that return came the most anticipated time of year, December. For the Romans, the month was a grand spectacle of two contrasting holidays. The first, Saturnalia, honored Saturn, the god of agriculture. It was a raucous affair, a 2-week festival where societal norms melted away like snow under the sun. Masters and slaves exchanged roles, merriment replaced labor, and gifts were exchanged amidst a flurry of feasting and debauchery. In the joyous chaos, people adorned their homes with greenery and lit candles to welcome back the light that the solstice promised. And then came the day of December 25th, steeped in tradition and the warmth of fireside fellowship. It marked the birth of Mithra, the sun god, whose followers believed he had come to save humanity. As daylight flickered again, the spirits of hope and regeneration danced in the souls of those gathered, their hearts blazing brighter than the Yule logs crackling in their homes. But beyond the shadows of these ancient traditions, a new tale was starting to weave itself into the fabric of time. For centuries, the followers of Jesus had reflected on his life and teachings with devotion. Yet the story of his birth remained largely uncelebrated. The Gospels spoke little of the date of his coming, and the world pressed on in its chaos, struggling to find unity and meaning amidst its differences. In 336 AD, the winds of change began to blow with the ascendance of Emperor Constantine, the first Christian leader of the Roman Empire. He saw in the escalating fervor of the growing Christian community the potential for unification. The empire was vast, splintered by competing cultures and beliefs. What better way to meld these factions than to bridge the rich traditions of paganism with the burgeoning faith of Christianity? With an idea that would echo through the centuries, he instructed Pope Julius I to declare December 25th as the official celebration of Christ's birth. In doing so, they sought not only to honor Jesus, but also to embrace the existing revelry among pagans. By choosing this date, they encircled the ancient festival of Saturnalia, entwining it with the celebration of the divine, and thus the roots of Christmas were forged in a crucible of old and new. As the light began to return after the darkest night of the year, so too did a new hope emerge for the people. The festivities of Saturnalia transformed to cradle the narratives of the Nativity, and the flickering candles that brought warmth and light now shimmered with the promise of salvation. Each year, as families would gather around their hearths, now adorned with symbols of both ancient rites and new faith, stories of the star that heralded Christ's arrival filled the air, mingling with laughter and song. Christmas had not simply been invented, it had been reborn, a beautiful tapestry of humanity's quest for connection, renewal, and joy in the face of darkness. And so, the legacy of that decision cascaded through time, breathing life into traditions that would one day envelop the globe, reminding all who gathered to celebrate the season that from the melding of darkness came the light of hope, love, and the promise of a new beginning.